All right. So today we're going to do our very, very first live stream, and we want to tackle this particular topic. So if you've never been here before, welcome to um, Scrumify School. And Scrumify School is a school that's set up to help aspiring product managers as well as people that want to get into product via business analyst or product owner routes. Now, our training, we have multiple different trainings. You can check us out on our website at scrumifyllc.com. I'll put the link in the comments and later on. But I want to tackle this really, really interesting topic today, which is really how do you master the recruiter call? Because after you're applying to jobs, honestly, you could be a stellar, phenomenal product manager, right? But interviewing is a different language. And honestly, if you don't have a framework and you don't really know what to say when you talk to recruiters, it could really, really bite you in the butt. So I have a 7-step framework. It's called the Pepper Framework. And I want to kind of run it through with you guys and give it to you guys for free. So bear with me for 1 second and we're going to jump right in. All right. So the Pepper Framework. First off, understand that whenever you have a uh, recruiter call or any type of interview, you basically have 30 seconds to get their attention, right? It's like an elevator pitch, essentially. And when you have 30 seconds, you really, really need to have everything on point, ready to go. Not just the content of what you're going to say, but you want to have the right level of energy, the right delivery. Everything needs to be on point because you got like 30 seconds, right? And they're going to make a really quick decision. So, with that said, the elevator pitch framework that I have is called the Pepper Framework, and it's used for acing every single recruiter call. We've had students use this for recruiter calls with staffing agencies, company recruiters from Google, from Facebook, from many, many different types of recruiters. And this framework essentially works every single time. So let's jump into this framework. The first part of the Pepper framework is preoccupied. You want to act like you're busy, right? People make this mistake, right? Especially if you're in between jobs. And if you're in between jobs, I understand, you might not be doing much. You might be just preparing for interviews, and that's the truth of it. However, you never want to seem like you're not busy. You always want to seem like you're preoccupied, right? Somebody calls you, you don't want to act like you got all day, right? Think about this for a second. Think about the game, right? Think about, if somebody was asking your hand in marriage, or if somebody was interested in you and they find out that, you've never talked to anyone before, right? No one wants to be that person, right? You don't want to be that person that has all the time in the world to talk to anyone, right? So be preoccupied, act like you're busy, right? If they pick up the phone, you're not going to say, if they say something like, hey, is this a great time to talk? You're not going to say, yeah, sure, anytime. No, you're going to tell them that actually you're pretty busy at the moment. You have about 15 minutes to talk, right? And perhaps you are going into a meeting, or you're going into another interview, or what have you. You let them know you're actually really busy. You have 5 to 10 minutes before you're going into another call. Now, the best thing is that if you're currently working, or even if you're not working, you really want to sound like you are working. That makes you hotter. So again, that's the part of the Pepper framework, right? So be preoccupied. Um, and again, even if you're not working, right? You want to sound like you're busy. So don't take phone calls in a gas station or outside or in a place where, in your kid's daycare or something, right? Be professional about it. The second part of the framework is the E, energetic, right? Show excitement. Guys, really, this is critical. You don't want to pick up the phone and be like, yeah, hello, I just got laid off. Yeah, I don't know if I'm qualified, but yeah. No, you want to show lots of energy, right? Lots of energy. And a part of that is, smiling. Even if you're on the phone, smile, right? Increase that tonality of your voice, right? You should show that excitement in your eyes. Look at this candidate on the left who's excited, right? That's somebody that exudes confidence, right? Now you might say, well, Ali, this isn't exactly an interview. Why do I have to do that? Well, it's a recruiter call. It's your first step to getting your hiring manager interview. If they seem like you're a boring person, or they seem like you have no energy and you have no interest, why would they want to continue talking to you, right? So think about that. Um, Now, in regards to, look at this, right? Like if you're scared, right? Guys, it's a recruiter call. You're a product manager, right? You're a product owner. You're a business analyst. You're somebody that's been in the industry. Act like it, right? Be about it. Don't be scared. Don't be nervous. You have managed, probably multiple release calls. You've talked to leadership. You should be comfortable in your shoes, right? I mean, unless you're a fake, because if you're a fake, you've never done this before, then yeah, maybe you're nervous. But if you're a true product owner, product manager, business analyst, uh, you do this all the time. Picking up the call and talking to somebody you should be excited, right? And have energy. Next up, you know, pro tip, right? Caffeinate. Like if you have low energy, right? If you have low energy, I understand, but just drink a little caffeine, perk yourself up a little bit, and go ahead and that's what you need. You'll get the blood flowing, and your eyes will dilate, and you'll sound more energetic. Um, Perky, right? With caffeine comes superpowers, right? Like being extra smiley. So being perky, being smiley. So um, smiling on the phone. Studies show that like if you smile on the phone, even if it's fake, you just sound better. Now try this. Try this out, right? Just try this out. If you're listening right now, just try this out. You know, imagine you're on the phone. Put your biggest fake smile ever. Go like this, right? And then start talking, right? So I'm gonna do a look where I'm gonna talk and then I'm going to smile, right? So look at the difference. Stop wishing, stop doing, keep going. Now watch this. Imagine now I'm smiling. I'm gonna be perky, okay? Stop wishing, start doing, keep going. Now, if you listen closely and you close your eyes, you could actually see my smile through the phone, right? So that's why it's so important to smile. Now, this is the last part I want to talk about, which is the close, right? This is the part you need to perfect, right? You need to mention that you are the perfect fit for the role. Guys, if you're not the perfect fit for the role, there's too many other people that are going to take this position. So you don't have time for that. And then secondly, expedite the process, right? You want to let them know they need to move quick or they're going to lose you. You're not desperate, right? They need to be desperate because they're about to lose an amazing candidate. This is the product management market. There's not enough good product managers out there, right? You need to let them know. If you're talking to others, let them know, hey, look, I'm actually talking to 2 or 3 other companies right now that are moving quick, right? So if you could expedite the process and get the next round interview sooner than later, that would be best, right? Lastly, the rate, right? Hook them with a low rate. Now, recruiters are not going to like me saying this, but when they ask you for the rate, right? Too many people are super honest and super naive, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm looking for 160K." Right? Well, guess what? Somebody else is looking for 150K, and there's like 10 other candidates. You're cut, right? So lowball that rate. Don't lowball it too much, but be realistic. Go with the market rate, and later on, if you get the offer, you can negotiate. Now, I'll end with this pro tip. My last pro tip, free bonus for you guys. Nobody can tell you initially, nobody could actually say that this is the only rate. Now, a lot of recruiters are going to hate me saying this, and this is the truth though. They're going to make you sign these, the RTR, the rate to represent, and they're going to sign you at $50 an hour, $60 an hour. Well, guess what? After they sign you over and they're going to submit you, the hiring manager is going to have an interview, and you know how many steps it takes to do a product manager interview. There's a lot of steps, right? Now, if you go through all of those hoops and you get a job offer, and this third party recruiter company is competing with 10 others, right? Guess what? The offer came to you. You beat the market. You beat 30, 40, 50 others, right? Through this entire screening process. And then you got the job offer eventually. Well, they don't want to lose money. And if you come at them and you're like, well, actually, I want $5 more or $10 more, they might be a little upset. But at the end of the day, do they want to lose out on this opportunity? Because they're probably making $10, $15 on top anyways, right? So it would be a shame for them to lose you because now another third party company is going to come and the competition is insane. So always remember that, right? So hook them with a low rate so that way you can get that job offer. And with that said, guys, that is my framework. It's the Pepper framework. So just to round it up for you guys, right? We have P initially, and that P is for you essentially mentioning that you are the perfect fit, right? Sorry, guys. It's a long day today. The Pepper framework is PEPPER. P is for saying that you are preoccupied. And I'm just gonna share my screen one last time so and I'm gonna run through it, right? So the first P is for being preoccupied. You want to act like you're busy. And then E for energetic. And then the next P is for being perky. The next P is for saying that you're a perfect fit. The E is for expedite the process. And lastly, R for rate, hook them with the rate. And with that said, guys, that is the end of my little video and this bonus material. I hope you guys found it beneficial. This is literally, I've taught I've coached over 200 students, right? Aspiring product managers and product managers, and have helped them to land incredible opportunities. So I hope this was beneficial, and definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit a like, and we will continuously provide you with more free information here to help you in your product manager journey. And hopefully we'd love to see one of you guys in one of our free classes as well, and some of our webinars. Take care, guys. Ali Bhatti from Scrumify School.